put a law in place.
All right, let's see the exact line, okay?
Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman. That's law. Now, technically speaking, if we're going off of grammatic English,
Okay.
he is saying, I can talk about black women, and that is law.
Don't let no white comedian talk about no black
So
woman.
he's basically saying all white comedians
Are only allowed to
talk about black women.
exclusively.
That's what I'm talking about, Kendrick.
We're back.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a law.
Finally, he understands
It's a
it.
law.
Left is trying to cancel comedian Andrew Schulz for making jokes in this video. So this is 2 clips from Flagrant, and Andrew Schulz calls out Kendrick Lamar's hypocrisy of saying that white comedians like Andrew Schulz can't talk about black women, apparently. I don't know why, but the left just hates anyone talking about whatever their particular group is. And the second clip explains the timeline of everything that happened to Andrew Schulz, which shows how crazy and hypocritical this whole situation is, and that Andrew Schulz is the real would-be victim of bullying by the left. So let's check it out.
Now I understand why he's doing a comedy with the South Park creators.
That makes
Because
sense.
he appreciates white comedians that make fun of black people.
There you go.
And they've done that brilliantly for decades.
Yeah, that's true.
And he would never want to, break one of his own laws.
No, that's true.
I mean, didn't they have a character called Token on the South Park show?
Yeah, they do.
Which I'm sure Kendrick is a big fan of.
That's true.
He must be a big fan if he's
true.
going to do a comedy with them. I mean, we can look that up. Apparently, he has a comedy coming out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fact.
But Al, you're getting groomed right now. We need to ungroom you.
Yeah, you are getting
We need to
groomed.
ungroom you right now.
Let's see.
Okay?
Let's see.
I mean that, listen, because he sent people, he says slide on. What he said, slide on, where's the line? Where's the line? He goes, let me get it. I'm so old I had to squint my eyes. And that was not a racist joke. Okay, the N-words that coon, the N-words that being groomed, slide on both of them. Whoa, that seems like a call to violence.
It does.
Why would he call to, if he's about protecting black people, why would the call to violence be towards the black dudes, not the white guy making the joke?
Well, you gotta understand.
What?
Well, no. You gotta understand.
I snitch. I cooperate. I tell.
Litigation.
Okay? You go squabble up in a jail cell.
Here's what you gotta understand about Ken. It's very important to him to protect black women. That's why he's never done a song with an abuser confirmed. He's never done a song
thank
with
God.
anybody
Thank God.
that's
Thank God.
suspected of abuse.
Thank
He's
God.
never threatened to remove his music from Spotify because
God.
they removed R. Kelly's music, who for sure fucked and held captive underage black women.
Hold on.
This is all very important to Kendrick.
Wait a minute, just let me understand what's going on here. Because I think that you're using sarcasm as a comedic device.
It is a comedic device.
But you're so fucking smart right now that I don't know if you're serious or making jokes. Are you saying that Kendrick Lamar put it on wax that he is protecting black women from white comedians' jokes, but not the kidnapping, molestation, and
Oh yeah.
of R. Kelly? And actually, in reality, he would take his own music off.
I always find it silly when people try to come after comedians. I mean, Andrew Schulz always says, plenty of like ridiculous stuff, but that's what comedians do. Like, that's their job. That's why people pay attention to them. So when, people on the left or even Kendrick Lamar wants to freak out about a joke, seriously? Oh, don't talk about black women. Well, why not? It's just a joke, right? It's not doing anything harm. And if you're going to go on South Park, like, how are you going to rip Andrew Schulz for making a joke regarding a black woman, but you're going to go on South Park, who's played around with racist jokes the entire time the show has even existed? Like, folks, that doesn't make any sense to me. And I think it's ridiculous that you're going to go after anybody if you're going to go with them, because obviously you like their comedy. Obviously you enjoy watching South Park. I do. Like, I grew up with the show. So yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me that you're going to go after a comedian for, not even saying anything like really bad as far as I know, but yeah, it's stupid. Like, I'm so sick of anybody trying to cancel comedians, anyone just trying to make a living cracking a joke, and it's always somebody associated with the left. Let me know how you feel in the comments. Leave a like. Let's get back in.
On the last episode of Brilliant Idiots over the weekend, Schulz revealed the truth behind his essay joke against Kendrick, which made the whole situation make a little bit more sense. See, at first it just seemed like a weird-ass comeback to Kendrick calling him out for talking shit about black women. It was meant to be an edgy and controversial joke, cause comedian, but it turns out that Schulz and his buddies were getting death threats, and Andrew drew the line at threats against his 10-month-old daughter. So knowing that context now, it makes sense why Schulz went so hard with that joke about making love to Kendrick. It was his strange way of countering all the hate and threats they'd been getting for weeks.
There's this clip that they're going around trying to say that I'm like being a victim now. Do you have this shit? They play that shit. I've been posting like telling me they're gonna take out my family on like pictures of my child,
Oh
my
my
daughter.
God.
You surprised by this? This is the nature of the game.
And social media.
Yeah, it's social media. It's like, but he says that line.
Like-
He
Okay,
says
ready?
that line.
Pause.
His parent, his
So Andrew Schulz says multiple Kendrick Lamar fans have threatened to kill his family over sexual assault joke.
Yeah. That last 6 words or whatever.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
So what people don't know is that this was recorded before I ever said anything to Kendrick. This, you notice the outfit is the same outfit as Flagrant. We did the podcast the same day, right? This is the timeline. Kendrick drops the bar in the song, right? He says, don't talk about black women, that's law, to white comedian. Then he tells people to slide on the black dudes close to him. Alex and Charlemagne is what I interpret. So basically kill his black friends, right? Death threats to them, death threats to me.
And I was getting death.
Of course, death threats to Charlemagne. Death threats to me, death threats to my family, telling they're gonna kill my daughter, posting on my daughter's
We
picture.
still haven't posted an ep.
We haven't talked, I don't talk about it for 2 weeks, right? I go, okay, you saying death threats to all of us? You gonna talk shit about my daughter? Okay, it's up. I'm a fuck your man. Right? Because if we saying anything, it's like, let's have some fun.
It's still
I'm
funny.
a fucking man.
It's still funny.
Right?
Sexual love.
So you say the shit, you say kill my friends, and then all of your fans come out, not all of them, but fans come out, they give death threats to all of us, they talking shit about my 10-month-old daughter, right? Saying they're gonna kill her. And then I go, I'm gonna make sweet love to Kendrick, and now all of a sudden all the fans are like, how could you do that? Oh, you're taking it too far. Jokes are not funny. Yeah, we should murder your family and everything like that, and that's totally fine. But oh my God, they're like clutching their fucking pearls, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, how did you become the victim again? He really is the Taylor Swift of hip hop. Like Taylor is the biggest artist in the world. She's still the victim somehow. She's the victim with Scooter. She's the victim with her boyfriend. She's the victim with the labels. Kendrick, the exact same thing. He's the biggest rapper right now. Destroyed Drake. Can't talk about Kendrick without saying it. No, he destroyed.
Folks, that is insane. I mean, like Andrew Schulz is having his 10-month-old daughter threatened. Like this is turning into like a gang, like a gang event. Like this is absurd. Over a comedian cracking a joke. That's it. That's how soft and delicate Kendrick Lamar and his buddies are, that you're going to get violent or threaten to get violent over this. Folks, I mean, let me know in the comments like what you think. But in recent years, 5-10 years, at any time there has been a threat or an outrage or violence or anything like that towards comedians, where has it been coming from? Has it been coming from any conservatives? Have conservatives or independents been trying to off or have show violence or anything like that to comedians? Anything like that? No, it's always somebody on the left. It's always somebody on the left. So, I mean, folks, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of watching comedians, have to go through crap like this, because it was so much better when comedians could just say outrageous stuff and we all just laughed. It was so much easier. Art was better, comedy was better, film was better, and through wokeness, through violence, intimidation, all this crap that they've tried to pull for years. They've destroyed Hollywood. They've destroyed film. They've destroyed art. Comedy has changed a lot, and they're still doing it. But yeah, I think it's insane that Andrew Schulz should have to fear for his life just for making jokes about someone like Kendrick Lamar, and now he's being a total hypocrite about the thing. Anyway, this is the violence and craziness that the left tolerates. And that's why no one else should tolerate it as well. But folks, let me know in the comments how you feel about what Andrew Schulz is having to go through with all this craziness. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Take care. And I'll see you on the next one.